Welcome back to the show. It is Child Life Month, so it is so appropriate that we have our next guest on the show from Starlight, Canada. I am joined by Karina Milard. She is a certified child life specialist with Starlight Canada, and Brian Bringolf, CEO of Starlight Children's Foundation of Canada. Welcome to you both. Really appreciate your time. And Brian, I'll start with you because Starlight been around for over 30 years now. You do such wonderful work. Remind our viewers at home about the wonderful work you do.
Sure. Well, Starlight's all about brightening the lives of seriously ill children, and we do anything and everything to make that happen. Everything from wish granting. We work with hospitals across the country doing various in-hospital programs, and then we have a Great Escapes program where we take kids on monthly outings. So if you go to starlightcanada.org, the list of menu items that we do is just really big and vast, and all that to say we help about 30,000 children a month across Canada through our various programs. And what I always like to say, Derek, is that what Starlight is today is not what we were 5 years ago, and it's not what we're going to be in 5 years. We just always continue to change. We respond to the needs of the kids, the communities, the hospitals, and that's what we're about, helping seriously ill children and their families.
Yeah, you've done such an amazing job. And Karina, probably a lot of people at home, when I mention your title, certified child life specialist, they probably say to themselves, well, what is that? So what is that exactly? What role do you play?
Sure. I actually I get asked that question quite a bit. I have a little elevator pitch on what we are. So we are medical professionals. We work in hospital, now out of hospital as well too. And we assess the psychosocial needs of kids in hospitals.
So Karina,
I was
just going to say, what does that look like? Like sort of that assessment, that, that patient intake or assessment look like?
Sure. So the child gets admitted or is in the emergency, and the professional medical team lets us know if any of the kids or teens have any extreme anxiety with their upcoming procedures or just being in the hospital. Some of the kids also are chronic cases, so they're in the hospital frequently, and so they're flagged to us, and we go see them and we assess their mental condition, their social condition, emotional condition, and we see how we can help them. So honestly, oftentimes we do the assessment through play. Play is a crucial part of child life and what we do in the hospitals, and we figure out what is the root of the anxiety, and then through that we develop a program plan with them and their family as well too, because it's a family-centered approach. And with this plan that we develop with them, we encourage empowerment for the child and their family, and we walk them through their medical journey. So oftentimes we go in the procedure with them. We develop coping strategies as well too, to make sure that they are comfortable with every step of the medical journey that they face through in the hospital.
And Brian, one of the things you do as well at Starlight is you have that sort of distractive entertainment, right, for kids. Tell me a little bit about that and why you felt that was important.
Sure. Well, everything, every study that has come out over the last 20 years or so shows that children deal with their pain, the fear, the isolation they face when they're hospitalized or sick, much better if they're distracted. We have studies that show a reduction in pain medication required when a child's distracted. It helps them with their mental health. It helps them deal with their anxiety. Imagine, if you will, a child's rushed to the hospital. You don't know what's going on. And mom or dad may or may not be there, or one of them is there. They're admitted. They have all these tests. And then these guardian angels come in, our child life therapists and such come in and help the kids, distract them. They use our Starlight activities, whether it's our Nintendo Switches, our fun centers, our admit kits, and just really, you put a smile on a child's face. You're brought into the hospital, and the first thing that happens after you've had some tests and you're ridden with anxiety is one of our fun centers comes in, and the child life sits down with you and plays for a little while, or you play with one of the nurses or even the doctors.
Right.
And it just really distracts you from what you're there for, from the pokes, procedures, surgeries, and everything else, and it makes you smile and your time a little bit more enjoyable.
And Brian, all of that, of course, costs money. Where does your funding come from?
Our funding comes a lot corporately from corporations across the country, but what we've seen, Derek, is that a lot of people want to help individually. So, your viewers want to help. People that come up to us at various events that we hold want to help in different ways. And we've developed this Wish platform on our starlightcanada.org website. Often, obviously, I give to Starlight because it's my pet charity and I love what we do, but we give to other charities. But often you give money and you don't know where it goes.
Right.
So that always bothered me. So we developed this website. You go to starlightcanada.org, you find the Wish platform for hospitals, and you basically find the hospital that you want to support. You pick the program or service of Starlight that you'd like to support. You make your donation, whether it's $50 for one of the kits, $2,500 for a switch, $7,500 for a fun center, and you know immediately where your money's going. It doesn't go into some bottomless pit somewhere and gets dispersed where the powers that be decide. You decide individually which hospital, what activity or what program you want to support, and within a week, 2 weeks, that program is sent out by Starlight, and there's kids having a good time, and it's because of you as an individual that you made that donation.
Yeah.
I think that's just super powerful and amazing that we can do that.
Yeah,
so
agreed. What an amazing initiative. You guys, as you were saying, you were saying to me earlier that you're always thinking ahead too, right? That things are going to change, and you come up with so many innovative ideas. Karina, just get back to you for a moment. Just what's the response like? I mean, it must be such a fulfilling opportunity to help children like you do.
Oh my gosh, absolutely. So being in the hospital, I was helping kids on the daily basis, and now being at Starlight, I'm able to, through Starlight, help hundreds of child specialists who help thousands of kids in return. And what's so great about the Wish platform is that it's needs-based. So on a daily basis, I talk to hospitals across Canada, and every year they tell us, first of all, what they like, what they don't like about the kits. We change them up. We make sure they stay current, and the needs always get updated on our website.
Yeah, just incredible. Congratulations to your entire team. I mean, the numbers that you shared too, Brian, 30,000 children a month. That's just an incredible impact that you're having. Thanks so much to you both for joining us. Really appreciate it. I'll remind everybody at home, you can go to starlightcanada.org to find out more information, of course, to donate as well. We'll be right back.